So where are we today?
Mr. Grafft, we are at 1360 North Sandburg, 2609-11.
So what's unique about this unit?
Well, a couple things. First off, your beautiful southwest city facing views here. That is very rare. You're on the high floor here on the 26th floor. Everything this way facing the city is most likely being protected because it's all Sandburg.
I agree. That'll never change. I'll say it. You can sue me, not him. Like, it's all Sandburg. It's a pool. This is 99% always going to be the way it is.
Yeah. And another unique thing I would say is this is about 1,800 square feet. It's one of the largest buildings or one of the largest units, I should say, that you're probably going to find in any of the Sandburg Village buildings. So this is actually a 2-bedroom that was combined with a studio to create 600 square feet for the studio, 1,200 for the 2-bed. 1,800 square feet, which is pretty unheard of in this building. So it's going to be a special project for somebody, whether that's an investor or an owner-occupant that wants to really build this to suit. I think it really has a lot to offer.
I think you're totally right. That's the reason we're here. I love this 2-bedroom floor plan because it's completely split. You have a kitchen right there that you can easily open up. And then you have this extension into the studio, which I think is the coolest part. So for today's, we could focus on this piano, we could focus on these fantastic horizon views, we could focus this way, but I think it's all about the idea of someone customizing, like you said, and turning this into whatever they want. Because right on the other side of this wall, we have the 2nd bedroom or master. I don't think there's a true master.
Yeah, it was what was being used as the master bedroom.
Okay, so master over there, bedroom right over here with French doors. And if someone's gonna redo this, they take this entire wall down. Yep. And what's crazy is, we've talked about different floor plans here, and I think your idea is probably the best one, which is having the studio be the master and have this enormous master suite where you can have a really nice setup. If someone wanted to do something stupid, you could just open up this wall and have this enormous living room, turn this into a standard 2-bedroom, and what? So you need to be 2-bedroom and 3 baths, right?
So right now it's 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths.
Yeah, and you could turn one of these into a powder room if you want to be more elegant. You have so many different options.
This potential wall could come down here too.
Yeah. You know what? If you want to keep those next to each other, you could open this, bring it all the way through here, and have this huge living room here. And this would almost be a natural extension. If it were me, I think I would do that one just because you'd still have a split floor plan. But to have a better flowing room, I think it would actually be this one.
Yeah, I think that makes sense for an owner-occupant that wants to build the suit. For somebody else that might be looking at this as an investment, I think you got to keep it as a 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
Or find a way, potentially this wall that you could build back later on.
Yeah.
If you needed to create that 3-bed, 3-bath.
Agree.
So, yeah, I think having the whole studio, which is a large studio in itself, with city views, same city views that you get from the main room out here. It really allows that, like you said, that master ensuite or that master suite that has the ensuite, and it's just a ginormous room, so anyone can really deck that thing out.
Well, and that's why you and I originally talked. You brought this to me while it was off market, and I seriously thought about it. I was like, do I want to bring my family here? Do I want to build this out, customize it, and raise kids here? Ultimately, I said no. We don't have to go into those reasons. But there's so many options here. I think if someone wanted to do that, you could really do it. If it was investment, you're right. Keep it as a 3-bed, 3-bath. Build this out. You could have 3 roommates here for a little over $1,000 a piece, and I think you'd have some cash flow on top of that.
Yeah. And the other option, people have talked about it that have come through the property. I've thought about it. I've thought about which way to position the property. Can you break the units apart? Can you create a studio? Can you create a 2-bedroom? Rent them out in the building, because my understanding there's no rental cap in the building. So that is another option. So there's just a lot of different options here in this unit, which is, I think, what makes it unique.
Yeah. And you're priced at?
We are at $400,000.
400 even. Yeah. So it basically puts this, the way I look at it is, this is $250, original condition, and the other unit's $150.
Roughly, yeah.
Right? Give or take? Yeah. I think that's the right way to look at it. Let's,
So this would, as we talked about, if you were to walk in, this is the front door here my back's against. If this kitchen were blown out, you would look straight at city views as you walk in the front door. So that would be very dramatic. I think it'd be super cool. Obviously a lot of this would change. And then this is your main master.
So we're led right into the 2nd bedroom here. Awesome south views. You can see every major tower, Trump, Sears, and the Hancock right there. Everything's right outside your door.
All your landmarks, and some people have talked about different ways that we could combine these if you were to renovate the whole thing. One option that I know you and I discussed was kind of making this be the hallway, moving the door over here, and allowing this to be the 2nd bedroom, And then this way would then enter into your master suite.
Yeah.
So having this kind of condensed down and creating the hallway out of this.
And so I thought about this since we met. You know what I think you would do? I think you could get rid of this closet and just like cut it out about halfway. Because I was concerned about this room being too tight, because I think you'd have to do it about here to have enough hallway space.
And put the closet back over there.
Exactly. You just knock out the closet, you go straight through. Here's the hallway. We're basically looking at the hallway. I think that would definitely work. It would feel really good.
Yeah, again, I think there's a couple different ways you can do it, which gives it a lot of potential. So, and now you're walking into your studio. So again, you have the same facing views going south here, really unobstructed again. It's the exact same land in front of the building as in the 2-bedroom, so you're not going to have anything obstructing this anytime in the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
And this also has your second bathroom, or your third bathroom, whatever you want to describe it as.
One of my first questions for you was there a balcony here? I think if there was a balcony, I probably would have bought this.
Having a balcony off your master would be an awesome.
Would have been so cool.
Yeah.
And this creates a huge master, because we're like...
It's generous. Oh, he's got his handy dandy
Absolutely.
digital.
So, we're 22 feet in that direction. And then right over here.
Makes you wonder why tape measures exist.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah, user error. There we go. 24 feet.
It's 22 by 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a huge amount of space. And this would be the best master. I mean, I drew out a floor plan and I created this. This would be the coolest suite. And then you'd have washer and dryer right here, which Sandburg is absent of. Almost every building that's a high-rise in Lincoln Park, Gold Coast, none of them had washer and dryer because they were built pre-1980s. Before the 1980s, it just wasn't something that was expected. A laundry room was completely normal. After that, standards change, and now we're all stuck with this older plumbing that can't really handle the washer and dryer, and that's why we don't have it. But since you'd be eliminating a kitchen, you can add the washer and dryer in this unit.
Yep, exactly. So I think if you look at the windows in this unit, you notice that in the 2-bedroom, you have the soffits for the can lining.
Yes.
So I think something that would really open the space up a lot more would be to remove the soffits in the main room.
Yeah.
Obviously, that would be one of many things that you would do if you were to completely renovate this. But I also think that you could renovate this top to bottom. The nicest things that you could possibly find. That is what the trends are these days. That's what people want. You could also do a soft remodel, and you could kind of meet in the middle of either super fancy or just renovated but not original, which is what it is today.
With porcelain quartz, cheaper cabinets, you can do all that. And especially if you're going to be an investor here and do this, that would be the move.
Exactly.
I think you might even end up closing this up. Who knows? It's hard to find a 3-bedroom here, so I think there's a lot of value.
Yeah, or like I said, build this wall back in.
Yeah.
Put the kitchen back. This would be your studio. Rent it out. I mean, what do you think you could rent a studio for here?
Well, we're back to 2008 pricing right now, so I don't know if that's a good question.
Aside from 2020 COVID environment, if we were to jump back into kind of normal,
you'd get $1,500 for a nicely renovated studio here. Yeah, and I'd say that's if you had quartz and it was all brand new, you could maybe get up to 2K, but you're definitely at $1,500.
Right. And then you'd have still the 2-bed, 2-bath with your same city views. You'd have your southwest views. So yeah, just loads of potential, and we're just waiting for that special buyer to walk through, and glad that we could get you back in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though you passed up personally on it, somebody's going to really find this as a diamond in the rough, I think.
I think you're right. Jordan, I really appreciate your time today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good
there we
seeing
go.
you.
Fist bumps.
Take care.